of my ideas come from Facebook, and they come from these harmonica groups. One of them that I frequent is Modern Blues Harmonica, which is a pretty active Facebook group for harmonica posts of all types. But I often get good ideas for videos by watching the groups. And yesterday I came across a post that said, basically talking about, let me just give you the gist of what the post was, whether or not you should always use both hands when working with a harmonica. So whether it's not proper to just use one hand, should you always have two hands, etc. And it's amazing how popular that post was and how many comments came out of that post. So I just thought I'd make a video talking about what my take on the subject matter is. It's totally acceptable to use one hand when playing, and quite useful for getting the clearest, brightest sound you can get. The minute you even begin to gently rest this hand, you've muted and darkened that tone up a bit, which can be useful. So my take on this whole thing is, if you're going to have your hand there, make it for a reason. Don't have it there to not do anything with it. In fact, it'd be better to just play like this. And then if you're looking to soften or mute the tone, darken it up a little bit. Resting the hand gently is very effective. And then from there, you've got a million ways that you can change the sound up, of course, with hand effects, wah-wahs, tremolo, hand tremolo. But I think the key is feeling comfortable either way. And the other thing I should point out is that I do often rest the hand here, and there is a purpose for it, but I'm not using it in this kind of way to mute. I'm using it to guide the harmonica. So I do often use two hands, the right hand resting on the edge of the harmonica right about here on my hand. Sometimes it's here and sometimes it's actually here where I would kind of hold it often. But it acts as a way to work with your head movement and the harmonica movement to just push that harmonica. If, let's say, you're going up the harmonica. So it's a little bit of a guide. And so if I do that and I still want a clean tone, I just keep my hands open like that. If I want to darken it, of course, I'll close it, but there's value to having it there sometimes for other things besides changing the tone. And that's kind of my take on it. So don't worry if you're just practicing like this, but have intention and purpose for that hand when it does come together with the other hand. Figure out how you're going to use it and why it's there. And if there is no reason, consider just using the one-handed method approach to holding the harmonica. And as long as I'm talking about this topic, I might as well mention that I began playing in my right hand, for the first year or so, probably a year and a half. I just started playing that way, and that's what became my normal. And I was constantly compensating to get the low end cupped off right and had my pinky out and all this weird stuff. And somebody got on me about switching early on, and I did that, and it made a huge difference in my playing and my ability to really capture my sound and get the best tone possible. So if you're going to play in your right hand, you should play upside down, is my opinion, and place the low holes of number one into the hand, just like you would when you were doing it this way with the low notes to your left. You'd go low notes to your right. All those great players I know did that, like William Clark. Who else? Now I'm going to get a bunch of people commenting. Feel free to comment. Let me know all of the well-known players that played in their right hand. There's plenty of them. Drawing a blank right now. I don't know why, but William Clark was one of them. Yeah, and so there's more than one way to do it. And that's my take on the whole one-handed playing versus two-handed playing. maybe this video enlightened you to some degree and it helped you if you're trying to figure out whether you should be using both hands. I will catch you really soon. You guys make it a great day.